Welcome to the Daily Jing for Friday, September 19th. Here's the quote of the day. There are two things you need to remember about concrete. It's always getting harder and it cracks. This is from Ernie, the foreman on the Millersville, West Frederick Street project. Let's go to the schedule. This is fourth week, the end of the fourth week. The View and Do 2.1 is due today or finally due by Monday at 6 a.m. Then on Monday, we're starting View and Do 2.2, Green 1. The reflection imitation essay, the first draft is due next Friday or by the following Monday at 6 a.m. Let's go back to some notes about the assignment. The second paper, the reflection imitation, is a difficult paper, not because the subject is difficult, coming up with how you learn to do something, but it's difficult because you have to give your reader the experience of learning. You have to dramatize the moment you learn to do something. It's more of a mental thing than a physical thing, although you do the physical. You do the physical in the paper. You describe the physical. You find Carter on the stairs and actually look him in the eye. But then you figure out, by connecting that encounter with some mysterious bit of information you received sometime before, you're Bowen, something at the time you did not understand. The process goes from previous information, wondered about but not understood, to an experience you have where you attempt some feat and fail, back to that piece of previous information you don't understand, to the realization of how you can do whatever you are trying to do because you now understand what that previous information means. It has become knowledge, and it has become practical knowledge. Okay, the paper occurs in one scene with a flashback. It's hard to get your mind around until you figure that you have to use the previous information as a tool for understanding. And this is the hard part. This sequence where you recover some past information to use it to learn to do something did not necessarily happen at the time, but it must be employed to create the myth of learning. Fudge the truth. Bring the previous information back to help you figure out how you learn to do whatever. The hardest part of this assignment is to lie about the fact that you weren't thinking about the previous information when you learned to do that thing, but you must. You have to lie in an attempt to show us the truth. The assignment demands that you let previous information, your Bowen, help you figure out how you learned to do X, even though in reality it might not have happened. Yet it has to be plausible that it could have helped you, and you need to have it help you so your reader can understand your experience of learning. Okay, the question of the day is, what's the view and do that we're starting on Monday? And it's View and Do 2.2, Green 1. Okay, all right, thanks, bye.